Hi, welcome to Self-Made Mind. My name is Jeff. I want to talk about bipolar disorder. Unfortunately, I'm too familiar with this because I suffer from it. But to give you a little bit of some information on it, if those who don't know uh, what it's about and what the symptoms are, it's you got your extreme highs. I mean, you can wake up in the morning or whatever and feel like you're on top of the world. And then there's time. You feel like the anxiety is up high. You have a lot of energy, but it's put in the wrong direction. You do things. You have impulses to do things that may not be the right choices. You don't think through things, so you feel like you're just full of energy, but you want to just go out and do whatever it is that you do, but you don't think it through. And then you got the downside of that, which is the deep down depression part of it, where you wake up, sort of, with very low self-esteem, with very low energy. Uh, you don't want to get up and do anything, basically. You're real testy. You're real moody in the sense that if anything is said to you in the wrong way, um, or someone looks at you wrong or whatever, you get very moody, get very testy. You're quick to get mad about something that really shouldn't be. For some people that don't have this, it wouldn't be a big deal. You would shake it off. But there's situations where you might bite back at somebody. You might get to a point where you just can't have a conversation without something bothering you from what that person has said. So you get very edgy, you get very moody, you get very temperamental, and it's very consuming to you. I think that's one of my symptoms. That's what I deal with, is the moody part of it, and the downside lately. Of course, I don't know why, and there is no real trigger per se. It could be a cumulative. Uh, it could be a gathering of things that could set you off, or make you high with energy. Either way, it's not necessarily one trigger. It's usually a number of things. And that's what is hard with bipolar. Bipolar meaning two moods. It's like a roller coaster. You don't know what you're going to find in yourself when you wake up the next day. You could be, in your own mind, you could wake up pretty normal. And then as the day progresses, it could either get very worse on the downside, or it can get very worse on the upside. Now, some people may think, well, then how can it be so bad to have an extreme amount of energy and be up? Well, because there's a lot of impulses you can have when you're up that can you don't have. This disorder doesn't allow you somehow to think rationally. You may spend a lot of money that you really don't have. You forget your responsibilities. Um, you're focused on just that positive energy, so you think, and you don't look around you and the people around you, the people that love you, and it's almost like you neglect them because of that one high energy trigger or whatever it is that makes you have blinders on and focus on that. And it's the same with the downside and a deep depression. You are clouded with all this heavy weight. What is the weight? I don't know. It could be anything. Once again, it could be anything you wake up to. It could be the smallest thing that the average person wouldn't get upset over, and it's got you in a tailspin. The symptoms are that what is the prognosis? Prognosis, I'm sorry, or what is something that can actually cure this? I don't think there's a real cure to it. I mean, I've had this for 26 years. Um, it can be very debilitating for some. It can be overwhelming. It really kind of consumes you. And I'm not saying everybody. There's a lot of people that get heavily medicated over it, or just medicated in general. People take medication and then they do therapy combined that helps them. Some people can't do both. Some people have to change their medication over and over again until they find something that will work for them. And I've been one of those. It can make you lose your job. I'm down that road. It can it can turn your life upside down. And then I'm not going to say if you let it, because sometimes you don't have to let it turn your life upside down for it to do it anyway. You can have as much control as you want when you wake up and say, I'm not going to do this today. I'm going to have a very good day. I'm going to be positive. But all of a sudden it creeps in once again and just kind of tries to take your soul. It tries to take control of your life. And the only thing you can do at that point is to continue to do your medication or your therapy if that works for you. If not, you need some kind of support system around you. You need some kind of positive support system to help you through this. I'm not saying you need somebody who will understand it, but you need someone who will look into the knowledge of it, look into the resources, study upon it, get the information for yourself. That loved one needs to know what's the triggers, what causes it, kind of, because there's really no cause. They say that's in the genes and that someone in your family has had it before. But you don't want them to be a doctor to you. You just want them to kind of understand that you're dealing with something. It's a kind of a demon that you're dealing with. And all you want is some kind of love and support around you. That's the most important thing. That's what I survive on, is the love and support. Again, that doesn't help everybody. Some people really need that medication and that therapy to get through their trials. And it's really, really difficult. Because like I said earlier, it becomes like a roller coaster. You don't know what's going to happen. Once you get up on top, if you're up there already, you don't know whether you're going to go down back where you came when you started your day, or if you're going to continue to go up, or if you're going to plummet all the way back down a different direction. It goes sideways, up and down. It's really a hard thing to deal with at times. But I wanted to be able to discuss bipolar because I know that people suffer from this. I suffer from this every day. And I can't say for sure that it can be conquered, but it can be, if we do this right, we can manage it. We can manage it with a really big support system. People that really love you and care about you. I'll end that now. I'm going to put another video on a poem that I wrote, a quote, on a separate video. But I want to thank everybody for participating in this. If you like anything that you saw today, push the like button. If you want to see any more videos, push the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. Make a comment if you like. Be good to yourself. Be safe. And we'll see you next time.